www.davidlenegas.com. I've been doing it since about October, November last year on advice from some quite senior people in the United States that said, you know, they think the world might be interested in some of the things that I'm interested in. Right, this is a hands up time. All those people that live in the green area, stick your hand up. Okay. I'd just like to say that from my perspective, you've got oil underneath your backyard, and lots of it. And that green area represents the Weald Basin, which is about 1,260 square kilometres. In fact, the Weald Basin as a whole actually is about 1,500 to 1,800 square kilometres. But when I was sort of running UCOG, we were trying to piece it together that sort of spun back to the 9th of April last year on the BBC, when we were talking about the potential of the Weald Basin to hold significant amounts of oil onshore UK with respect to how it could influence the way governments look at UK with respect to energy security, etc., etc., etc.
Okay, our interview today is with the Executive Chairman of UK Oil and Gas, Stephen Sanderson. Good morning, Stephen. How are you today?
Morning, Zach. I'm very well, thank you. You know, these deposits extend over 1,200 square miles or more of the Weald. So if we can establish that we can put a commercial development together, then clearly, you know, you can see incremental step outs over quite a large area. So, and of course, you know, with the success of this, we're also looking at, you know, acquiring more acreage. Hopefully, we're meeting with the government fairly shortly in the coming weeks on a quite a high level to see if we can try and fast track this process, so that we can actually capitalise on the fact that you know, we have made quite I think a significant and, you know, historical, if you like, discovery here, and it would be really nice to be able to follow that out with some very you know, constructive and you know, step forward practices very, very, very soon, rather than have to wait another 1 or 2 years. But this type of oil deposit very much depends on being able to drill your wells almost back to back, so it becomes very much like an industrialized process, because that's how you get the improvements in costs and efficiencies. And of course, generally speaking, these types of wells do decline, i.e., you know, the flow that you at the start of the year when you put the well on, compared to the flow at the end of that year, can decline by 60 or 70% or so. So generally, you have to drill a lot of wells close to each other so you can maintain a certain level of production.
All those people that live in the green area, stick your hand up. Okay. I'd just like to say that from my perspective, you've got oil underneath your backyard, and lots of it.